Hello, Travis the Featherhawk Snyder here, and before I get started with this video and the reason that I'm sharing it with you today, I first would like to give and extend a great deal of thanks and gratitude to everybody out there that is supporting our mission, to all the participants for sharing their testimonies, for all the people that offered their love, support, and encouragement through comments, through shares and likes, and for everybody else that may come across our project that is here to offer their assistance and to really help push us forward for what we're doing with the Skook Recovers project. The first thing that I wanted to talk about was just to remind everybody out there of who we are as the Skook Recovers. We are a grassroots recovery project that is inspirational based. We are not a program. We don't hold regular meetings. We do things like events, and we are planning some things for the future that may be scheduled events, monthly, weekly, whatever it may be. But for the time being, we are just a project that is gathering people from Skook County who are in recovery, who are willing to openly share their personal testimonies of addiction and recovery for the purpose of inspiring hope, of inspiring positive changes in the social consciousness of Skook County, and really to show people who are out there struggling with addiction that there is a better way of life, and that these stories contain some of the things that can help facilitate that better way of life. And through this process of bringing people together, we are actually forming a network of people in recovery from Skook County. With seeing all the positive results of the things that we have created together, we are deciding to turn the Skook Recovers into a nonprofit organization. Turning the Skook Recovers into a nonprofit organization will hold many benefits for acquiring the necessary funding to follow through on many of the projects and ideas that we have come up with. One of the most important ideas that we would like to follow through with is taking people from within our project and sending them to a training class to make them become certified recovery specialists, which is a Pennsylvania board certified program, which basically is a peer-to-peer support, essentially a life coach for people in recovery. And we know firsthand from some of the experiences that we had with some people the power of that physically being in front of people and offering what we know and offering our hope to them and really showing them in first person that there is a better way of life. And we find that that is such a huge deal. And so by us becoming a nonprofit, we will better be able to acquire those fundings through local resources, businesses, maybe even county, state, or the federal government. We have decided to use a third party in order to turn the Skook Recovers into a nonprofit organization, and we're going to be using LegalZoom. And I did some calculations, and it will cost us approximately $1,200 to get registered with the state, pay all the filing fees, and then eventually turn into an official 501c3 nonprofit organization. And we are going to need every bit of help to make this happen. So what we did was we created a GoFundMe page. Please find it in your heart to offer any bit of support that you can in order to help us facilitate this process and to make it happen as soon as possible. Before I end this video, I would like to say hats off to everybody in Skook County who works in services, including police officers, ambulance, probation, parole, everybody that is out there serving our communities. I just want to say thank you, and we are appreciative. And I know it has to be very difficult to understand what is going on, and I know that you are seeing some very tough things that can keep you from having a compassionate heart and from having a true understanding of what is going on with these people. And I just want to remind you to try your best to remain hopeful and see through all those negative choices and see through all that evil and all that darkness, and allow for our stories and for the Skook Recovers, to bring shine a little positive light on and give you a little hope for what you're doing and that people can change, and allow for it just to bring a little bit of a sense of compassion and understanding when you're out there handling and dealing with some of these somewhat crazy situations. And we know it's not easy, and we just want to thank you and show our appreciation for you. And we do empathize and understand that it is not easy. And so our thanks and our hat goes off to you. We appreciate what you do. You play a part in this as well, and our love goes to you. And also for those who are out there who are struggling with this disease, who are struggling to find a better way of life, there is a better way of life out here. There are people who have been in your shoes, so do not be afraid to step up and ask for help. There are many resources available. We are available. You can message us. There are people within the Skook Recovers who are more than willing to share with you what they know based off of their experiences. We are here to encourage you. It's just going to take a bit of surrender. It's going to take a whole lot of, pretty much you're going to pay some painful consequences for your actions. But when you get through the pain, when you get through the hardest parts, there is a light, there is a better way of life, and there are people who have been there and who are living in that light. You follow our stories on the Skook Recovers, there are people who have been in some dark places, so do not be afraid to ask for help, and understand that there are people out here that are willing to share with you what they know. And we love you, and you can do this. Again, thank you to everybody in Skook County, everybody that is supporting this project. Seriously, we are just truly humbled by the amount of encouragement and support that you have given us. And we want you to know that it feels good to have you become part of this. And please share our message. Please share our project. Please share and show people that we can bring beauty back into Skook County. There is room, plenty of room for positive changes. And we encourage and invite you to become part of that positive change. And like we always say, together it becomes better. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And thank you for becoming a part of something way greater than ourselves that serves the greater good. Okay, go bless, God bless, and always strive to amaze. Thank you.